Gemini, beautiful, beautiful zodiac twins. I hope that you are doing amazing. Welcome to your general reading for this upcoming year. Whenever you see it is the right time for you to see it. So Gemini, those dealing with Gemini, wherever you have Gemini in your chart, this is your reading for your upcoming year. Okay. So we're going to take a look at what are you taking into this year, what are the transformations in this year, and then what is the outcome of this year. We're going to clarify, and then we're going to end off with what is it that you want to look out for in this year, because you know there is always like that one or two things or people or energies or whatever that we are just sort of better off without. So we're going to see what that is for you. Okay. If it's your first time here, I'd like to welcome you. I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. If you're coming back, I'd like to welcome you back. Let's see what it is for my beautiful, beautiful Geminis. All right, for those of you that are interested in card reading, you can check the links down below in the description. There's also a free Oracle card course, a spiritual development course, so do check it out all down below. So you're going into this year, and the energy that I see you taking into it, quite a powerful energy, is the Five of Cups. You are tired of nonsense. Ace of Swords and the Justice energy, Libra energy over there for you, which is all about harmony and diplomacy. You have had enough of drama. You've had enough of drama, you've had enough of hurt, you've had enough of pain. You've just had enough. All right? I can see that. I can also see that for many of you, you are currently dealing with your past, releasing the past, clearing the past, letting someone go, accepting that apology you're not going to get, and focusing on the future. So maybe focusing on new love. It could be that you might be thinking, okay, let's forgive the past and then, like, you know, try like new. Let's do it again. Let's give it a second chance. But what I do see for majority of you is finding a way to peacefully release the past and to go forward, because there's a big realization that is coming about here for you, which I love so much. And it's that I deserve better. You know, life may have given you some clarity, maybe somebody had a talk with you, but there really is a sense of, I deserve better than this. I deserve more than this. You know, this is not reflecting my value. This is not reflecting my worth. There's more to life than just this. All right, that's what I'm getting for you. And the wonderful thing is that you're really reaching this very balanced space in your life where you understand what it is that you need, what it is that you need personally, what it is that your heart needs. And I get there's such a beautiful balance here, and especially for those of you that are asking, what should I be open to in your love? It is where someone can equally value your heart as well as your mind, as well as your thoughts, you know, where they embrace all the parts of you, okay? And that is really what you want. Because I feel for many of you in the past, you had to be the one that just accepted things, that was okay with things, that turned a blind eye, and I don't see you doing that anymore. And that's really, really great. Okay? So if you're open for new, you're open for more, then claim that for yourself by placing your hand on your heart, taking a nice deep breath and saying yes to it. Okay? In the transformative energy of this year, you got the Five of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So people better be looking out for you, because Gemini, you had enough of shenanigans. You most definitely did. Okay? You want to be careful of maybe going to a dark place this year, because I do see you going to a dark place where you maybe blame yourself for a lot of things. You know, if I didn't do it like this, if I didn't do it like that. Also be very careful of listening to the accusatory voice of the person that you've been dealing with in your head. Maybe they said something and they meant it very maliciously. Maybe they didn't mean it maliciously. Whatever the case may be, there is almost like that echo in your head that you want to say goodbye to, like goodbye echoes, you know. Give yourself really the time to do that inner, you know, that introspection, to do that inner healing, to feel the pain, but you also want to be very careful that you don't go into the dark space where you almost become your you know, your own worst enemy, where you dwell in those very negative thoughts, where you second guess yourself all the time. You want to be very careful of that. Okay? Because remember, even if someone did disrespect who you are, and you value who you are, maybe that person came from pain as well. Okay? So it's not necessarily just your fault. And Six of Swords. There is a lot of freedom from pain that's coming about. You are growing, you are transforming. So I do see that for a lot of you, there is a lot of pain that you might be carrying with you, a lot of hurt, a lot of blame, self-blame especially. And it's almost like all of that is the butterfly inside of the cocoon, where you just realize, you know what, that is not me. That is not who I am. I see you going to that next level where you don't actually need love going forward. You know, you're going to that space where you might like it and it will be wonderful and it will be really, really nice, but it's not so much a need anymore. It's not a necessity. It could even be that a person that you dealt with, that they sort of maybe, you know, come back, make a return, and they say like, yo, Gemini, can't we give it another chance? You know, can't we try again? The unfolding of this here, you've got the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Okay? So somebody's definitely coming back. Somebody's asking for a second chance. Somebody's saying, can we do this again? Can we try this again? Okay? And interestingly enough, a lot of times I will say to people, you want to be careful of this Knight of Cups energy. But in this space, Gemini, I actually see it having the potential for working out really, really beautifully. From your side, you can see that it will work. I see your heart being open. I see you having good intentions. I see you dealing with someone that has good intentions. But, you have to let the past go. So I do see that for some of you, it seems you'll be like very unlikely to ever try again with another person. Second chance, but there is a beautiful, beautiful second chance. Beautiful second chance coming about. Everything positive. Nothing low vibing, nothing funny, nothing like that. But you cannot take the past with you if you want to have a successful future. Okay? With this person. It's very important. Even with another person. If you're going to be like the person who was hurt, and what if nobody likes me and people don't care about me, and you know, they just want to use me for sort of like my body, and that is not going to work for you. Okay? Clarifying the past, Two of Cups. Okay, so now I see why there's a potential of that person coming back, because for many of you, you are dealing with your person at the moment. Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Judgment energy. Judgment energy, Pluto energy, underworld, rebirth. So this is very interesting. So this is a connection where, first of all, you're dealing with your twin flame, you're dealing with your divine counterpart, you're dealing with your person. And you may have been able to make it work there for a while. And it might not seem that way at the moment, but both of you are actually making things work at the moment, even if there's no contact, even if you haven't met this person, even if you've broken contact, broken ties, all that sort of things, you know. You're not saying good morning anymore, how are you doing? I do feel that you are dealing with someone that needs that communication. Possibly a water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Possibly, not necessarily. But you're dealing with someone that needs those little things. And this person may have pulled away because they want those little moments. And maybe they didn't get it from you. So they were like, you know what, I'm out of here. And I can see in many ways you contemplating whether you are out of here as well. I don't see you being fully out of here yet, which is actually a good thing. So whereas in that person's mind, they are done with you in a positive way, no low vibes, nothing funny, nothing weird, you know, nothing compared to funkiness. I see you not being done with them. All right. But I do see that with all due respect, it's almost like you didn't fully appreciate what you had while you had it. And so you're making some big changes within yourself, which I really like to see. I really like seeing that, okay? Maybe friends were a problem, family was a problem, money, whatever was a problem. In layman's terms, no disrespect, in many ways you were a problem. And you're getting to see that now. And it's not a blame thing, but it's about working on it, okay? But this brings us to the transformative stage of the year, and this is where, remember, you want to be careful because there's no need to be roasting yourself over any fires. We've got the Empress energy here, which is a Venus energy. It's about beauty, pleasure, and love. Ace of Wands and the Star, Aquarius energy. So they are definitely opening their heart towards you again, beautiful Gemini. All right, they are definitely opening their hearts. There's definitely something beautiful that is happening here, possibly with someone else, and you learned your lesson from the past, but this could be you and your person taking it slow. Maybe you were sort of like rushed in this connection. You know, I'm not saying that there wasn't love, but we could have been rushed, could have been very much winging it and that sort of thing. And you were dealing with someone that didn't really want to wing it. Could have even told this person, I like you, I care about you, and this person might have somehow pretended that they didn't hear you. All right? Their heart is opening, your heart is opening. So there's a new beginning in love. A beautiful new beginning in love. Okay? That pays off tremendously, wonderfully, beautifully, successfully, abundantly. So again, dealing with your person, dealing with your twin flame, dealing with your divine counterpart. But sometimes we need to also kind of go in our own directions to also realize for ourselves that this is what I want, that is what I want. I thought I wanted different, but this is actually what I want. Maybe you even just met someone by a chance encounter and immediately there would have been like a sense of familiarity with them, kindness, calmness, and whatever. But maybe you had to let them go. They moved away. You moved away. There were things that they were basically ties that needed to be in, like sort of like worked out here, you know. And then the odds are definitely shifting in your favor. There's an opening of heart. There's probably another chance encounter, and you're like, I can see both of you going like, not gonna let this go again. Okay. Outcome for you, you've got the Emperor energy, the January of the zodiac wheel, with this being Aries energy. So a beautiful new start, a beautiful new beginning with your person. And if you're open to that, claim that for yourself. Say yes to it. Place your hand on your heart. Take a nice deep breath and say yes. I'm saying yes to a beautiful new connection. So you see, the two of you needed to get things a little bit straightened out. This connection was too much winging it, you know, playing it by ear type of thing. Okay. That was not the way that it should have been going. It's not really in the interest of either of you. What else do we have? The Nine of Pentacles. Possibly doing something together here going forward, business, supporting business. It could also be that there just wasn't the support here that should have been done. Maybe you are two entrepreneurs that need to do their own thing. Maybe one was very much putting in all the effort, other one wasn't really. Maybe you or the other person you weren't. Maybe it was you, I feel, wasn't sort of like, just not ready, you know. It's not like you didn't want to or unwilling, you just couldn't maybe at the point. You yourself may have been overcoming some things still, some difficulties still. But now I see you being ready to place your eggs in the same basket with your person. King of Wands. Being really ready for love. You being really ready for love. You know, I'm not saying that you like you weren't ready before, you were too childish, immature. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that there were some creases that need to be evened out. Okay, let's see what we've got for you in things that you want to look out for, things that you want to be careful of, things that you want to be aware of. So dealing with your person, separation currently at the moment, most likely. Letting it go, having the willingness to move on, doing the work within yourself, forgiving the past, moving on from the past, healing from that past. Give that wound time to heal, okay? And then there's a new second chance that is coming about here, and it's beautiful, beautiful new beginnings. And Seven of Wands. Don't hold on to the past. Move out of the past, move away from the past. Don't get trapped in the past, okay? The past is what you want to move away from with as much peace and love as you possibly can. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Hope that it helps, beautiful Gemini. Wish you the most beautiful, wonderful, successful, prosperous year ahead for you. And so it is. Namaste, love and light. See you next week. Bye.